All right, we are live.
Are you sure?
Make sure you keep that mic up.
Are you sure?
All right.
I'm sure this
I'm
time.
going to show you how it's done.
You guys notice we're still at Casa de Jody, wait for the studio to get finished up. That means we're going to have a fresh-ass studio for these guys when we get back in there, which makes me also...
What about fresh
It's actually
assholes?
going to
What's
look
going on with
exactly the same.
It's going to be fresh. The outside, that's that part you guys don't see, like that's going to be so cool. And that's why I want to take this time to thank the fans. Because like if it were, if it weren't for the fans, I'd be a piece of shit. But now
I'm not quite sure how
that?
you
Is this
changed.
I know we're on a couch, but is this an intervention?
I'm a piece of shit with a podcast.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Feeding off Sean Strickland. That was his quote at the end of the fight. Sean Strickland versus Hermannson. He wins the fight by, should be unanimous decision, split decision. And
Yeah, what the fuck?
one of the best post-fight
Yeah,
quotes
what
ever.
was that?
I want to thank the fans. They signed my checks. Without the fans, I'd be a piece of shit somewhere. But because of the fans, I'm a piece of shit with money. My favorite line I've heard post-fight interview of all time.
Appreciate the honesty.
But split decision, everybody knows that was a bullshit split decision. Almeida, what the fuck were you watching? It wasn't the most exciting victory, but it was clearly Sean Strickland for 5 rounds. I had it 50-40, was it 50-45?
50-45.
He fought off Hermansson's every single takedown. I don't know what Almeida saw. It wasn't the most eventful fight. Sean Strickland wins by jab.
Yeah,
That's,
pretty much.
that's basically what this fight was. He moves on right outside the top 5. He pushing for that title shot. I mean,
Well, all those
in
guys are matched up, right, in the top 4.
Yeah, in that division.
Fighting each other.
In that division, you can make that type of jump. I mean, you're not going to do Costa again. He said he'd fight Vettori, but they're friends, so he had to make a lot of money to do it. I'm going to come
Has
in.
Strickland fought Costa?
No, he has not.
But Costa only wants to fight
Vettori.
Vettori.
He said, I only want Costa's a fucking creature upon himself, all right? He's probably drinking wine somewhere. His Joyce.
Hey, Joyce.
His Joyce. This
Or
not
some kind of Joyce.
somewhere
being drunk.
not cutting weight. That's where Paulo Costa is right now. Hermannson, I think he might slide outside. I mean, I would say outside the top 10 because, again, below them's not that much. But I definitely would rank a guy like Imavov over him at this point,
You might get like a Hermannson and Till. That'd be a good fight.
or Imavov,
Yeah.
a guy trying to get into that. Imavov's fighting who? Tavares. Imavov has a fight.
Imamov's fighting Gaslum.
Gaslum. I know he's fighting. He had to step up. He had to step up in his competition,
Yeah.
especially if he wins that one. Give him Imavov, Hermannson. As far as Strickland, I'm cool with anybody in that top 5. I would love to see him in Vettori.
Why not?
Because Sean Strickland is a psychopath out of the cage, right? And he kind of calms down inside the cage. But I think a guy like Vettori pressing against him and forcing him to react will bring that psychopath out inside the cage and make it a lot more fun.
Do you see him winning the title? I don't think I can see it.
He'd be an interesting challenge for Izzy. I love me some Izzy. He'd be an interesting challenge. I would love to see it. I think he deserves a shot because again, Izzy has gone through all those other guys. Other than has he beaten Brunson?
I don't think so.
I think Brunson's done. He beat Cannonier. He's beat Vettori, Whittaker, obviously Costa. So I mean, Strickland's a guy we haven't seen yet. But as far again, if you give me Sean Strickland and Brian Vettori, I'm here for it. I'm on there all day. Let's move on. Co-main. Another close fight. This one I could have seen being a split decision. Right, deserved it. It was a tight fight. It was basically what do you value more?
Yeah.
And Maximov got credited for 11 takedowns, which I
didn't see 11 when
I
I
did
watched
not see. I seen a lot of scrambles.
Yeah.
A lot of scrambles that they gave him takedowns for. Soriano fought off his takedowns pretty well, I think, in my opinion, and landed some power. Whereas Maximov was definitely pushing the action and trying to get the fight down. And it looked more like a Maximov fight than a Soriano fight, so I get why he gets the edge. But again, this was a tight fight. Both guys performed well. Maximov it's not his UFC debut, but this is main card, co-main event against a guy who's another up and coming challenger, and he looked well in there. He looked well. The Nick Diaz protege, who apparently they teach him how to talk too. Did you hear his post-fight interview? He sounds just like Nick Diaz,
around
lisping everything. It's so crazy. His demeanor, everything. Good fun fight. And again, both these guys have bright futures. Even Soriano, he's got a couple losses now, but they've been close losses. It's a good competition. Maximov's undefeated.
Yeah, this is your classic grappler striker match,
right? And the grappler was able to impose his will.
I'm excited for Maximov though.
This was a fun one. This one we all talked about was gonna be a fun one, and it was for when it lasted.
Yeah.
Shavkat Rakhmonov versus Carlston Harris 2. Well, I wouldn't call Harris an uppercomer. He's kind of older, but
Yeah.
Rachmanov, 15-0 now, getting a knockout with that spinning heel kick first round.
Shavkat's just so well-rounded.
And
he's crisp.
Apparently, he's master of sport in MMA and Sambo.
Wow.
So in his native land of is it Kazakhstan? Kazakhstan. Be aware of a motherfucker with an animal on his head. If there's a dead animal on that guy's head, don't bet against him, right? Those motherfuckers come to fight. Nice. He didn't even
Davy
catch a
Crockett
flush.
didn't die over there.
Yeah. Yeah. He didn't even land that kick flush. Like it was glancing. He put him on his ass.
Yeah.
If he would caught him, he's won by sub. He's won by knockout. And again, this is a good test for him. He called out Michel Pereira, and I'm here for it. Let's go.
It'd be a fun striking battle.
That'd be a fun battle. You know, he'll push Pereira to be serious for a little while. And if Pereira does fuck around,
Pereira's going out.
Yeah.
Pereira's going out.
Yeah, he's definitely not gonna be able to play around with him. So yeah, let's do that.
And then we got to talk about the
Fight
most
of the
heartbreaking
night.
thing of the night.
Fight of the
The
night.
easiest fight to
God,
call.
did you see how sad it was when Alvey got up? The look on his face. He was just broken. He was a broken man.
He's still smiling.
No, he was upside down.
Sad Sam
I was gonna
Alvey.
cry.
Brendan Allen had his, dealer's choice. So I want to sub this guy. I don't want to pound him out. He showed mercy and
Man.
he choked him out.
Alvey he doesn't have the step. He doesn't have the timing.
He doesn't have anything.
Yeah.
Like you lose 7 straight fights. Like come on. Okay, Sam Alvey will beat up Joe working at fucking Jiffy Lube. Right? He'll beat that motherfucker's ass. But anybody inside of a UFC cage, he has no chance of beating. There's no point unless you just want this guy to take. You're like hurting it. You're like giving this guy brain damage for no reason at this point. Although, they
He's
have like,
less than 500.
Yeah.
33-17.
he like I said 7-0-1 his last 8 fights. He had a 1 no contest.
That's not less than 500, Jody.
Isn't it?
No. That's why it would be like
17 and
30.
17
33
is
out of
34.
That's 33 out of 50.
Yeah, but no, yeah, he's over 30. He's over 50% because it's total fights. So he has 60 fights.
I guess that's how that works.
But he's done though. All his work was done a long time ago, where he was a decent fighter. Like he was when in his prime, he can go, but that's over with.
Yeah, he
It's
just
done.
doesn't. He can't keep up.
Like the fight game, like Father Time is undefeated.
And he's lost in what?
Status active, barely.
That's 2 weight divisions.
Barely.
Light heavyweight and middleweight.
he's been bouncing back and forth,
His last win was in 2018.
and he's getting fucking
Crack me
finished.
out.
He's getting finished. Like he's not like.
And it's so like his wife has to watch him get knocked out every fight. Or
Although
choked,
he did
'cause
make
she's in his
21
corner.
grand from provisional pay, which I didn't really did that. Well, because it's done based on how many fights he's had in the cage. Like the second was Alexis Davis yesterday, because it's basically like for doing all the media stuff, the Venom deal. So I guess they do get sponsorship money. I never knew that. He made 21 G's for sponsorships, and I got to tell you, if Sam Alvey was just on his own trying to get sponsors, I don't think anyone's going to pay him 21 G's to sponsor Sam
Maybe a
Alvey.
dentist in BFE.
I don't. Yeah, like an
Smiles Direct.
Invisalign.
Smiles Direct.
But yeah, Brendan Allen went up to 205 and looked sharp. I mean, and Sam Alvey, it's
against
hard
Sam
to judge.
Alvey.
It's hard to judge. You picked
No,
Sam
you
Alvey.
can't trash him like that, then pull him out.
He was due for a win.
I said it's hard, no, what I'm saying is hard to judge Allen's performance. That's what I'm saying.
And Allen was asking for a fight bonus for fighting Sam Alvey. I know it's 3 days notice.
They
but
called
come
him.
on.
They called him this week. He was fucking chilling. He was chilling at home. This got knocked out like a month or 2 ago, right? His last
Third man?
No, Brendan
Allen.
Allen got knocked
Brandon
out by
Allen.
Chris Curtis.
Oh,
Yeah,
was he?
yeah,
He
Did
got
lose to
KO'd by Curtis.
Yeah, he did.
Oh man.
Like last month,
Yeah.
December. He got put out early, yeah. So I mean, he bounced back quick, took that fight. I want to see the Shabazian fight,
Yeah.
because they were kind of talking shit back and forth after that fight.
Down
Then
at 185.
yeah, it was a great. Shabazian had talked some shit to him about getting knocked out. He goes, "Well, now we're both irrelevant, so how about we fight each other?" I think that'd be a good
So
matchup.
Sam gets another fight. One more.
He's gonna get
Give him a chance to break the record at least.
like you gave BJ Penn a lot of chances, Dana. I get why. Like BJ Penn is a MMA legend.
Yeah, we're talking about a record here that's on the line.
What's the record?
Most losses in a row would be 8.
Is that the record? He hasn't broken the record already.
No.
Is this UFC or is that like MMA?
No, UFC, I think. Look it up. I think it's a thing.
The
Man,
most.
Most
I can't
consecutive
believe he had-
UFC losses.
how about fights without a win? He has to break that already, right?
Most consecutive UFC.
UFC losses.
Title defenses.
10 longest losing
10
streaks in
10
UFC
losers.
history.
That was 10 fights.
Who has the most losses? Jeremy
Jeremy
Stevens.
Yeah,
Most consecutive wins. No losses. Da, 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 da. What fighter in the UFC the longest losing?
BJ Penn 7 in a row. Him and BJ Penn are tied.
That's only because he had a no contest in his last 8 fights. He's had 7 straight decisions that went to a loss. He's 7-0-1.
We got to talk about Cowboy later, too.
Cowboy lost 5 in a row.
Because he's got to fight.
Yeah, but at least he's a legend.
Who's he
Sam
fighting? He's
Alvey's
fighting
not
Joe
a legend.
Lozon.
Yeah, Sam Alvey. And that's actually a makes sense fight.
Yeah.
2 guys in similar parts of their career.
It'd be a fun fight, dude.
Anybody who bet on Sam Alvey last night, you get what you fucking deserve. Anyone who picked him, you get what you deserve.
Yeah, I picked him against Hawes. Don't blame that shit on me.
It's Hawes. Even Hawes. Like, what the fuck?
Well, so I'd say he's getting cut. We'll see what happens.
He says he's going to fight to take some time off, though.
Yeah, he's got to change a few things.
Yeah,
he's not sure what it is.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is, but I got to make some changes. I got to go back. It's strategy.
Man.
Strategy's your problem, Sam.
Called this one
The
Battle.
Ultimate Fighter finale for real, right? Gore versus Battle. I was kind of bummed that I saw Tony had switched his pick to Battle because I thought I had a good read here that he was going with Gore when we were going through the last breakthroughs. Brian Battle versus Treson Gore, the man who's going to win 2 titles in 2 different divisions, even though he only has 3 pro fights, versus Brian Battle, getting the real tough finale we were supposed to get. And it was a fun fight. It was a fun fight. Close decision. Definitely, I would go with Brian Battle. Treson Gore just does not throw enough.
No.
He has power. He fucked Brian Battle's eye up. But Brian Battle in round 1 definitely, I think, controlled that round.
He's tough. He's durable. A little bit more well-rounded.
We were kind of breaking it down, the fight. I could see Brian Battle having like an Alex Caceres type of career where he may never, or Court McGee, he may never sniff the title
There's
picture.
some striking resemblance between him and Caceres.
But he can just hang around for fucking 10 years, have some wins, have some losses, go on streaks, go back down, and just be a tough fucking gatekeeper type guy for a long time. Whereas Gore is like that boomer bust where he can end up being a great, knockout, champion.
Or get knocked out.
Or he can end up being like Uriah Hall.
Yeah.
I can see Gore being a Uriah Hall type who never really gets that. And I think Petrovsky's the best in the group.
Well, I switched. I went back and watched the Battle Ultimate Fighter finale win. Then Gore, I watched his fight. And then I just did not trust him coming off an injury. Yeah. I didn't like what I saw in that Ultimate Fighter.
And 3 fights.
So I'm just going to go Battle.
I had
He's
Gore
tested.
winning this for sure. And then
what really put me over the edge of wanting to go Battle, when I watched Battle versus Petrovsky, we know Petrovsky got gas issues. But he weathered that storm so well. And I know a striking storm is a lot different than a grappling and smothering like that. But Battle was able to weather that storm. He came back and got a sub against Petrovsky. So I thought Gore would come out hot and kind of gas himself, and Battle would end up getting a sub late in the fight. That's what I thought I was going to go. But he basically just outlasted him and kind of won because Gore was dead. It was 1-1 going into round 3, and Gore just had nothing in round 3. He had no more gas to go, and he edged it out. Again, I don't think Gore's like done or written off. It's tough when you're 3-0 in the UFC.
Give him Sam Alvey.
Give him Sam Alvey. I do love that Battle brought the trophy with him now.
All right, we got to mark this so, like you said, it doesn't get forgot.
Yeah,
but this is a fight of the year.
Fight of the year candidate. Definitely fight of the year so far. Obviously, we have 10 months to see what else has happened. But it's going to be hard for anybody to top this fucking fight. 163 strikes landed, 174 in 3 rounds. It's fucking insane.
Julian Rosa
and Stephen Ocho Peterson. Bloody, battered, good grappling exchanges, near submissions. It was just everything in having a fight.
Julian Rosa, dude, I could have swore he was out on that cage for a second. And then when Peterson hit him again, it woke him back up.
That might have been the case. That might have been the case.
Rosa looked out. I was like, they're going to stop it. And then he woke back up.
Apparently, there was some bad blood coming in, too, in this fight. And that's why Rosa still took the fight, though, because he wanted to beat his ass, even though he missed weight. And he could have got the forfeit, or basically a forfeit victory, whatever. But these guys went toe-to-toe.
He looks like a manager at Office Depot. Fucking like Julian Rosa or something, man. Like,
and the other one looks like a
how many copies do you want?
You got the manager of Office Depot and a clerk at 7-Eleven.
God.
But man, these 2 fucking guys put on a show, put on a battle. Sucks that I guess it sucks for Steven Peterson, but out of Rosa that Rosa gets the full 100,000 for the fight of the night bonus because Peterson missed weight and he couldn't get his fight bonus. So yeah, Rosa got himself. He's a 6-figure 2022. So
This is the second time he missed weight, isn't it?
Peterson, was it?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe.
This is it. I mean, he's not even that big for flyweight. Like, how is he missing weight? They're not doing the work.
By 4, I cracked up watching the
It's
weigh-ins.
crazy seeing those guys like Burgos and them make 145.
Like
Barboza.
Because he doesn't have a lot of muscle. Those guys have muscle. Muscle's all water. So if you're cutting water, muscle goes away.
I thought I read it somewhere.
But he's sitting there on the scale. It says 100.
Yeah, the second time he's missed weight, Chase Pooper.
I did a
He
Chase
lost.
Pooper. Well, you know what he did with Chase Pooper because he's a grappler. That tends to happen. But he's 249 or 149 on that scale. And then he goes to the box of shame and takes his underwear off. Like, how fucking heavy do you think your underwear are? Because you're going to try to make weight by taking them off. But anyway, yeah, great fight. Julian and Rosa is never in a boring fight. Neither is really Steven Peterson. He's kind of a banger. Goes that still never been finished. We'll talk about whiskey and wagers, but this is one of my official bets that did not fall. I thought for sure this was going to be under 2.5, and I don't know how it wasn't. Like,
Well, I mean, it always was.
It should have been like any other fucking piece, especially Rosa's known to have a sketchy chin.
Yeah.
And he took the fucking beating in this fight. So again, going forward, Rosa has, I think, his problem is he always going to have that chin vulnerability.
He's like inconsistent too.
It's because of that chin. When he beat my boy Landwehr, like I think Landwehr put him out for a second. He came back in, so he's gonna end up winning a couple fights, move up, fight a guy like Choi, and probably get fucking laid out again.
Yeah.
But again, he's coming off a win off Peterson, fight of the year, and he fucking sub Charles Jourdain. So watch out for Julian Rosa.
Let's go to the undercard.
only
Miles
saw the
John
first round of this
Castaneda.
Sexy Mexi, John Castaneda.
Yeah.
We got to say that name. Sexy Mexi has to be said
Mexi.
versus Miles John. And basically, Miles John had the experience edge. John Castaneda had to win against, I think it was Eddie Wineland his last fight, which, again, it's almost like a Sam Alvey type victory, right?
Yeah.
So you don't know how to take that. But I knew the guy was tough. I knew he was durable. And Miles John is a wrestler that doesn't like to wrestle. He wants to sit there and strike with you, and he looked strong in round one, but then I just think he got gas. Castaneda started pouring on. He got the club and sub in round 3, and Miles Johns went night.
Move it to the next one. Primarily a stand-up battle, point fight. Hakeem
Yeah.
Dawodu doing what he does.
Yeah, but it was. I laid a little side bet on this one.
Trezano.
Fight
I
will go
picked
the distance.
Trezano straight to win this too. I thought he might have a.
No, you picked the Wadu.
Did I?
I picked Trezano.
I
knew it
was
would be
thinking
close.
about picking Trezano.
I knew it was going to be a close decision, and then we can see what fucking Hermannson, right? Once that shit goes to fucking.
Jody likes his abs.
Trying to
Jody's
see
like, I
what
need to
the
wash my clothes
tattoo
later.
Oh,
is.
because his name's Mean Hakeem. So
Yeah.
this is Mean
Fist
up there.
mean.
Well, I think that's.
I think it's just
There's
like,
two separate tattoos.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I think yeah. Well, it's Jesse Owens and it's Black History Month. We can't.
Be careful.
You gotta be careful. We'll erase it. Don't worry. Later episodes, we'll erase it. We'll edit it. I just hope I get big enough to be canceled one day, right? Nobody wants to cancel me right now, right? Let's get it.
Well, a lot of those Rogan clips they're showing were from 10 years ago.
If 10 years from now they're looking for clips to cancel me, I'm in. I made it. I did what I wanted to do. I made it happen. But again, not this us talking like this shows. There's not much to talk about this fucking fight. A point striking battle for 3 rounds. Dawodu moves on. Trezano has some skill, just needs to fire the trigger more. He has some good striking. But again, just kind of sits on his weapons too much. He needs to let him fly. But again, there's not really much to talk about this fight.
Well, let's keep going. This was a quick one.
Not much to talk about this, but for the opposite reason. Chitty
I did not
Bang,
see this coming.
One of the most accurate fucking nicknames of the night. Chitty Bang Bang. Chitty Unchikwani versus Mark Andre Power Barbario. About 15 seconds deep. Chitty puts Andre to sleep.
The thud on that punch.
Man. And again, Mark Andre Barrio, if anything, is tough, durable.
I picked him. I thought he was going to win the fight.
I thought for sure he was going to go to decision. I had thought about Ocho winning the fight. Now, he's a contender series, guys, but he's a special kind of case because this guy has Bellator fights under his belt. He's a veteran. He's been around. He's not some guy who's 6 fights into his UFC career or MMA career getting to the UFC. He has been around, fought some good competition, but I never would have saw this. I thought the fight was pretty close. But, man, Barrio went
It was just interesting to see the line move on this fight, though. Like, it was moving all week and going into Chitty's favor. And I'm like, what's going on? What am I not seeing?
And I think people again, I kind of told you, I kind of had a feeling I didn't pull the trigger on him.
Yeah.
I think people were kind of doing the same path I was. They'd see, wait, this guy isn't just a contender series, walk up. Oh, this guy made a big splash against some nobody. He's got some skill. And again, I'm here. What's this? 185?
185. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Let's go. They need
We
more.
can just skip right over the next fight. It was armbar attempt after armbar attempt, close guard, stand.
Although
boring.
Davis did fuck her face up.
Yeah, the second round was okay. There was some good boxing and stuff.
But yeah, Alexis Davis, veteran, been around. I think she fought Ronda Rousey. So I mean,
37 years old.
Wasn't this the up kick?
Yeah.
Yes,
No
kick.
point was taken. No warning. Nothing.
yeah. Alexis Davis should took that win.
Yeah.
But anyway, she got it anyway. Decision win.
Yeah.
Julia stole the raincoat. It's not UFC.
No.
Level. She's not UFC level.
Next fight, we got a good prospect coming up in the light heavyweight.
Yeah, Jonathan Almeida, light heavyweight, Brasher versus Dylan Marquez.
What is these Brazilians looking way older than what they are?
I love Jonathan Almeida from the Contender Series. Yeah. When he fought the
Dagestani.
The Dagestani.
Choked the Dagestani.
He goes, I don't know why people call him Khabib. I'm Khabib. Yeah. And sure enough, he strangled that guy in short work. Daniel Marquez, a grappler. If he do anything in UFC, he can fucking grapple. He's strong. Yeah. He fucking backpacked.
But he got owned.
He got owned yesterday. And
I mean,
you didn't like the stoppage?
I didn't really like the stoppage. Like, I thought he was defending pretty well, and he was trying to find his moments to explode out.
I don't think he was fighting.
But I guess, there was 3 strikes. He tried 3 explosions out. He couldn't get out.
He didn't explode. He was just rolling over back and forth. I don't think he was really like the term intelligent defending. I don't think he was at all. And if he was shelling up. Now, typically when someone shells up, they call it, and it was. I think it was like an emotional submission. Like he's like, I'm just done. Like there's this. Nah, I'm not getting out of this. I'm fucked.
Well, no, he's protesting it when they.
Because it wasn't like a big damage. He wasn't damaging him a lot with those.
No.
But Marquez wasn't getting out of there, and he was just basically kind of just like. He kind of had that. I'm done here.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't looking good. It was a matter of time, but I wanted to see some blood. I wanted to see some violence.
We sitting there fucking shelling up. You can't do that. You can't shell up. That's also a sign of USD stoppage. Which I don't get. How is this not intelligently defending yourself? Right? Isn't that intelligent defense?
Well, they were bouncing off his forearms. He just wasn't. He just wanted to get out of the position.
Defense to me, right? Blocking my fucking head. Well, I don't know. But anyway, Almeida was in control the whole time. He's gonna pick him. I'm gonna club him. I'm gonna sub him, and he got the TKO victory.
All right, Jason Witt, bro.
What a beautiful 3-piece combo to finish up this fight.
Anytime you win a fight, you got tripled in strikes.
He gets laid on for a round, gets laid on for about a quarter of a round, then stands it up and pop.
And I mean, I was high on Philip Rowe. It was basically one of my core pieces of my DraftKings lineups. He actually won. It was good for me, but didn't score high enough.
This was at 170, right?
I believe so. So Jason Witt, the Vanilla Gorilla, is exactly what he sounds like. A gorilla that's going to grab you, trying to strangle you out. Shaky chin. And shaky gas tank, which is why I like Philip Rowe.
But even like his ground game, he can get you down, but
he doesn't do anything with it.
There's not much,
he does not do anything with it. One of those guys that just can't. James Krause can't get to. James Krause can only do so much, right? And then second round, you can see he was tired, and Jason Witt's chin is just sketchy as hell. And we saw a quick 2-piece by Rowe.
Looking for more Rowe.
The Fresh Prince, another great nickname because his picture doesn't really like it, but in person he looks a lot more like Will Smith, like a young Will Smith. Than
well, he got that flat top. Going there, right? That's
so working another prospect from the Contender Series, kind of working his way up in that division.
All right, and first fight of the night.
Tough break.
Yeah, literally, this fight kind of ended before it got started.
Yeah. I mean, Gordon looked good though. Come on, he did. I know Mike hates.
He didn't look terrible. I just think it's so funny because he fucking looks like Tupac and sounds like a Mountie. Yeah. It's the most fucking mind fucking thing you ever hear in your world. He legit. Has anybody ever seen Grown Ups? Obviously, you're not going to answer me on that. But you ever seen the movie Grown Ups with Adam Sandler?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, anybody who's seen that movie, there's a scene where all the moms are at the water park and there's this big jacked ass dude, right? And he walks over to talk and it's his highest pitches like Canadian accent voice of all time, and they start cracking up. That's Malcolm Gordon. Like again, he looks like fucking Tupac, but then he has a high pitched Canadian accent. Doesn't really know how to fucking talk. He's telling Bisbing he looks cute, but basically Gordon was fishing an armbar, had it kind of deep early. Compromised Bondar's elbow. There's some scramble against the cage, and Bondar tried to plant with his whatever left arm, whatever arm.
Well, I mean, he compromised with that armbar and then tried to post.
Yeah, then when he tried to post
from an Uchimata.
Yeah,
and then
his arm just gave up, and it was a technical knockout early round 1.
I want to see more Bondar. I mean, Gordon looked good for what it was.
Gordon's calling for a title shot. Let's give him Figgy.
He's going to make a flyweight title shot.
Let's give him Figgy.
Yeah,
he beat one Figueiredo, brother.
Yeah,
let's go for it. I wanted to see.
Give him Roy Val.
Give him Figgy.
No, Roy Val won his fights. Give
him Figgy. Feed him. He wants the title shot. Give it to him. Fuck it.
Well, so that
Sam
wraps
Alvey gets
up.
A title shot then. Sam Alvey.
He at least won. He won. I think last time Sam Alvey won, Barack was the president. I think we
probably wasn't Barack.
It probably was.
Well, that wraps up UFC Fight Night. Hermannson Strickland. How are we doing on our whiskey and wagers?
Okay, not great.
What I tell you I wanted? I wanted Battle and Gore goes a distance. I got that. And then I did. Can't remember what else I did.
But yeah, I had Brian Battle money line for some plus money at 160. I had Sean Strickland and Hermannson goes the distance at plus 200, I think it was. And what was last? Oh, Julian and Rosa Peterson. That's one I missed. I had under 2.5 rounds, which I don't fucking know how that fight did not end under 2.5 rounds. They beat the fuck out of each other. But yeah, that one didn't hit. So I was 2 for 3 on the book. In DraftKings, Bondar was my pay up. That didn't work out too well for me. I needed my favorite.
And Rosa didn't score that high, did he? I was going to pay up for him.
But no. But overall, through all my lineups, I really put my core being Strickland, Phillip Rowe, and
I took Strickland plus 225.
and Battle. So that really helped me cash some lineups. Nothing major. I'm not retiring anytime soon. But again, I was able to bring some money back.
I cashed one lineup, $3 in the mini backs. I went 5 of 6. Soriano fucked me.
Yeah, I had about.
I had Gordon. I had a pretty good lineup too. If I'd have played Maximov, I'd have had Optic.
I didn't have enough Maximov.
2 weekends in a two cards in a row. I'm one fight away from
just did not have enough Maximov.
I'm over it.
But I'm bringing back more than I'm putting in, so I'm doing all right.
I'm only
So
playing 5 lineups at the most.
and
so.
we have a pay-per-view coming up, so it means I'm going to do terrible.
How are we doing on picks for the
So
year?
he picked up 2 more, right?
Picked up 2 more.
Because he flip-flops.
So
No, because my right side of
Because he flip-flops. He said there copies my
that's
pick.
even after you pick Sam Alvey. You still
I didn't
came
pick
up-
Sam Alvey this fight.
Oh,
There was
no.
he changed. I didn't pick him against.
But he
Alvey.
also switched to Battle on me.
I was always Maximov though.
Bondar, you didn't have Gordon, did you?
Huh?
No, you didn't have Gordon, did you?
No, I had Bondar.
You said him in DraftKings. You had
Just
Gordon.
in DraftKings, I had a sneaky little feeling.
Yeah, but anyway, it's whatever. It is what it is.
So-
I spend the least amount of my time doing head-to-head picks.
Just remember, hey, you got the whole year.
I don't. I really.
So how far are you behind?
No,
now?
we're doing
4? 4's a lot.
we're doing a quarterly thing, right?
Yeah, if you want, yeah.
No, we made that agreement. I thought.
No, you were the one that were hesitant to do
No,
it.
it was your idea. I was like, sure.
We have footage. Can we leak that into this? We go, well, I don't know about that.
Yeah, you should have been all over it then.
You said,
You're
I
like,
don't know about
"Oh,
that.
well,
I will show the footage. I'm gonna post that footage
You
on
got
Twitter
time to
tonight,
catch
everybody.
up.
I'm gonna put that on. I didn't say we're not doing it.
So
I'm
we got
not
till
against
the
it.
end of March.
I'm making sure you're
I'm
in.
good. I'm ready to go.
Okay, as long as you're in, I'm in. Then we're good.
All right. Well, so we got a pretty good card coming up next week.
You back out, try to put it on.
I'm good because I'm in the lead. Let's do it.
Oh, the tables could turn.
fair weather lead.
All right. We got
Front
UFC 271.
Yeah, I gotta wait till
Izzy
Mike puts his
Whittaker
predictions
2.
You got Izzy versus Whittaker 2. I think we all know what I'm going to main event.
out. Izzy.
Yeah, he's going to remain undefeated, 23-0.
Yeah, God, I want to pick Whittaker.
Where does Whittaker beat him?
He doesn't. I don't think.
He's too.
I got a feeling he's gonna try to use Jan's blueprint. He's too small to use it.
Yeah, the blueprint be 50 pounds heavier. That's
Yeah.
your blueprint. That's not a good plan.
Yeah.
But I mean, Robert Whittaker, he's a tweener. Like the only reason he's a middleweight because he couldn't make weight at welterweight.
Yeah.
So he's too big for welterweight, but he's just a small middleweight. And because that division is not too deep, he rises to the top of it. But when you go against a guy who's a true middleweight, and he is a true middleweight, like he goes. I think he's going to sleep maybe faster than the first time.
Could be. I hope not. I think it's gonna go all 5 this time.
It could. I mean, I think
Whittaker's gonna do enough not to get
I think
himself
honestly,
knocked out.
it's a
but
safer bet that Izzy fight's going to go the distance just because of the way he fights. He only knocks people out that force him.
yeah.
You know, he basically has to do it in defense, knock somebody out. He's more of a Marcus Prey type guy.
I'll take Izzy by decision.
Yeah, I mean that's probably what I would lean to. I'm definitely going Izzy for sure. The finish, I don't know, but I'm going Izzy by decision. The next fight, which I
Might be
not
fight
going to
of the
say
night.
decision, it's not going to be fight of the night. But
It
it's not
might
going
be.
decision. It might be the moment of the night.
Knockout of the
It's
night.
gonna be the moment. This fight's gonna have a performance bonus for sure. Derek Lewis versus Bam Bam Tai Tuivasa. This thing's if there's an under half round, I might take it. Like it might
First
be,
60 seconds.
It might be 2.5. There's a first minute finish.
First minute.
I
yeah.
might lay that.
Yeah.
I might lay that down. 2 guys that just don't play around. Right? They come in, they knock you out. I hate this fight because I love both these guys and I want both of them to win. What they simultaneously knock each other out. It's happened before. It's happened before.
Who wins that fight? Is it a draw?
I think it was a draw.
Well, didn't No, there was
What happened? There's
Fedor and Metrione knocked each other out at the same time, but Metrione didn't go out.
But
Fedor
there was a
went out.
fight where both guys went out. I can't remember the guys. We gotta look it up. But I don't remember what the actual result was. Though. But two guys basically simultaneously hit each other, knocked each other the fuck
Who
out.
gets up at the first?
Yeah, it's like Rocky. One. But this one's. I gotta think Derek Lewis.
I'm going Derek Lewis.
The only man I could see Tuivasa if he's smart, staying back and throwing some leg kicks.
Derek Lewis don't care.
Derek Lewis is afraid of leg kicks. He
Oh
tweets
my
about it all the
God.
time.
Well, there's this post, too, where Tuivasa admits to accepting
Yeah.
Lewis fight
He was
while
pissed, he
blind
said, yeah.
drunk. So,
Well, let's be honest. I bet you Tuivasa makes most of his decisions blind drunk. I mean, the guy's known for drinking beer out of a shoe. That's his.
Right.
God, Lewis is bigger too, though. Ugh,
Is he that much bigger?
he seems like it.
I don't know, man. Bam Bam's a big boy.
let's see here.
6'3",
265,
79,
264.
6'2", 75. Yeah, he's big. He's big.
They're
It's
pretty
it's
comparable.
similar.
Yeah.
That's two heavyweights. There are two guys that are heavyweights, and that's it. They're two pure heavyweights.
Give me Lewis.
I'm gonna go Bam Bam.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go Bam Bam.
It's going to be Lewis.
Jody's favorite fighter.
Lewis. All right, next fight should be good, too.
Give me
Give me,
Cannonier
give me blonde-haired
Brunson.
Brunson. Is his hair dyed?
There's two guys that are really be focusing on the main event after their fight's over. I was
Yeah.
saying blonde forever. Derek Brunson and Jared Cannonier.
Give me Brunson.
Man, Brunson, since he went to Sanford, has looked awesome. This is definitely his biggest test. I like Jared Cannonier here because I think his being bigger, and I think he's stronger than Derek
Yeah.
Brunson. Derek Brunson wins by, his wrestling, his grappling. He's powerful. He's strong. He puts people down that can't really handle his strength. But a guy like Cannonier fought at heavyweight.
Mm-hmm.
He's that big. He's that strong. And I think it's going to be a close decision.
Who
I think
was
it's gonna be
Cannonier's last fight?
this is going to be one of those fights that when it goes to the cards, everyone's like, oh, I think this guy won. I think that guy won.
He beat Gaslum
Gaslum.
decision. Yeah,
He lost to
lost
Whittaker.
at Whittaker. Okay.
Decision.
Hermanson.
He knocked out Hermannson.
Yeah.
Anderson Silva.
Yeah.
Branch. I think Brunson's gonna win.
I just don't see him able to.
They're both about the same age too. Wow.
Again, Brunson's path is
This
grappling.
is the only fighter you'll pick out of Alaska FC, right?
Yeah, you know why? He left.
Yeah.
He left in one training. He actually fucking escaped. But yeah, I think Cannonier gets done by decision.
All right, Kyler Phillips,
This'll be a fun
Marcelo Rojo.
I got Kyler Phillips.
Kyler to bounce back.
And shout out to my man Clint from the Die Hard MMA podcast. I think this is the perfect spot for a round 3 finish sprinkle. Marcelo Rojo is good early, but he fades hard in round 3. Kyler Phillips, pretty much good everywhere, right? He can knock you out. He can sub you. He can grapple. I could see him knocking out Rojo late in round 3.
Yeah, and I think he's gonna have something to prove after being on the wrong side of that.
Where is this fight at? 135?
Oh.
That's gonna be a big key.
Bantam.
Yeah, 135.
Yeah, I mean, so Marcelo Rojo's coming down for the first time. What's he gonna look like there?
I like Kyler. I think he's gonna prove that he should have been.
Because I know
he's better than that
Rojo's
Paiva
fought
decision.
mostly at feather.
Yeah.
So if he could be one of those guys. I go down to the smaller weight class, and my power translates a little bit more. Maybe he doesn't get to that round 3. I do like Kyler Phillips too. I had real big hopes for who beat Kyler.
Paiva.
Wasn't that the decision? That was,
Paiva beat him.
I thought somebody knocked him
Yeah.
out. No, yeah, Paiva. That was terrible. That should have been a 10-8 first round. He beat the fuck out of Paiva in that first round.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do think that Kyler Phillips gets this done as
Yeah,
well.
he blew
but
his load in that first round.
Marcelo Rojo's definitely a live dog, and a guy you might want to sprinkle in DraftKings.
All right, we got Nasrat against Bobby
This next one's a
Green.
close
They got Kelvin Gaslum versus Bobby Green.
Yeah.
Man.
What was it? Brendan Fitzgerald called him that?
Yeah, Brendan Fitzgerald called him. He looks just fucking like
yeah,
him.
they do.
Versus Bobby King Green. This is a tough fight to
Yeah, this
call.
is a close fight.
I like Bobby Green.
What Bobby Green shows up?
I like Bobby Green in this fight because I think he's going to be busier than Nasrat.
He's a slight favorite. Bobby Green is.
Yeah.
Bobby Green can grapple. Bobby Green can strike. Bobby Green just
Decision. What decision with Fazeev?
who'd he beat?
El Quinta.
They knocked him out. But I think the fight with Hooker versus Nasrat is telling here because Hooker grappled him. Hooker took Nasrat down. Was able out, and we know Hooker can't grapple for shit.
Yeah.
And I think that Bobby Green wins by decision. That's
Yeah, I like
that's a safe bet.
I like Bobby Green.
I don't think Nasrat's dead, but I think that he's able to. Bobby Green's a more popular guy, though. Right? That does not surprise me. He's more of a fan favorite. But Nasrat's not dead in the water. I don't think this is like going away Bobby Green. I just think Bobby Green edges it out.
All right, and then the main event
I'm
of the
going-
prelims.
Going to fucking Pitbull, man.
Yeah,
Come on.
Arlovsky wins the
Arlovsky.
decision again. Some of these guys can't get past Arlovsky.
Arlovsky's just really smart. He's not going to put himself in trouble.
Yeah.
Van der Rohe's not the guy to force him to make a mistake.
Yeah.
I mean, Van der Rohe's fighting way too much too, man. He's got to be.
Van der Rohe's a bit bigger, though.
Yeah, he's got knocked the fuck
Yeah,
out though. Who
but-
just knocked him out?
Romanov and Spivak
Yeah.
beat him.
Arlovsky to stay on the outside, kind of, again, mark him from the outside. I see Arlovsky win this by decision.
Yeah.
All right.
Am I going with the love of
Roxanne,
your life?
Casey O'Neill,
She's like my female Sam Alvey.
Oh man, we call it the happy
25 and
It's like
19.
happy warrior, smiling Sam.
No.
She's
Casey
almost
O'Neill's
500.
Casey O'Neill's going to kill her.
Yeah, Casey O'Neill's gonna sub her.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Casey O'Neill's going to murder her.
This is also Roxanne Modaffari's last fight.
Yeah.
She's going. She helped build the flyweight division. Props to Roxy. She's a busy fighter, an awkward fighter, but she's just from a past.
She's tough, but
She's from an era that's over.
whoa, that's at 125.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
All
Fucking
right.
Casey O'Neill's gonna eat her alive.
All right. Alex Perez, Matt Schneel.
I'm going Alex Perez.
He's a heavy favorite.
Yeah, she's been out for a while. I mean, he should.
I was so bummed by Matt Schnell in his last fight. Was it Bontaran?
Yeah.
Where he just didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I don't even like Alex Perez all that much. He hasn't fought in like almost 2 years. Right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, his that 1 year, 1 month.
It seems so long ago because it was a Davis Figueroa. He tapped so quick. I lost all my respect when he tapped quick as fucking that goddamn
Yeah.
guillotine. You tapping the guillotine, him, Corey Stamen. I fucking started. I was sitting in a fucking rear naked choke for 90 seconds today. All right. I documented. I saw it. I was there. You can hold the fucking choke. Don't tap in chokes. But anyway, I think Alex Perez wins by decision.
All right. William Knight, Maxim
William Knight wins
Grishin.
this fight, right?
I think so. I think he's gonna probably knock him out.
Maxim Grishin is a guy. That's all I can say about it. like he's there. He doesn't do anything terrible.
He's okay at everything.
He doesn't do. But he's not quite a heavyweight. He's not
Yeah.
quite a light heavyweight. He's not going to make no giant mistake. But I think William Knight is just a fucking human muscle.
Yeah, he's gonna He's
He's a
gonna out
fucking-
athlete.
He's just going to fucking just
Grishin.
do something crazy. Throw some crazy haymaker, and he's going to catch him.
Yeah, I think he's gonna knock him out. Yeah.
All right. Let's see what else we got
Poor
here.
Grisham being sacrificed.
Ronnie Lawrence
one.
and Mana
This is gonna be a fun
Martinez.
Give me Ronnie Lawrence.
Yeah, I did think so as well. But this
Mana
is
can put him out on the feet, but
this is going to be fast paced,
Yeah.
blink and you miss it type.
Lawrence can get him down. He's got awesome jiu-jitsu,
I
awesome
think This
grappling.
is also a fight I'm going to have targeted on DraftKings where I'm going to
Yeah.
own a little bit of both these guys.
Mhm.
Split that ownership for sure. There's going to be lots of grappling exchanges, fast paced, lots of movement. Again, I think Ronnie
Yeah.
Lawrence
Ronnie
ends up getting a
Lawrence.
sub.
Ronnie Lawrence, yeah, sub.
All right. We got Alexander Hernandez.
Two guys that got
Moicano.
knocked out their last fight.
You got. I'm taking Alex Hernandez
I
in this
think
fight.
so too, but man, I'm not comfortable with it. I'm not like.
I mean, I'm not comfortable with it either, but I'm also not comfortable with Moicano. Moicano falls in love with his hands sometimes, and Hernandez can knock him out.
Hernandez's record is perfect. Win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. Like he is just so up and down.
So he's due for a
You
loss.
don't
Yeah.
know which Alexander Hernandez is going to show up, but his problem is that chin, right? And I also don't think Moicano has the skill to get to that chin.
Yeah.
If he does decide to take it to the floor, who knows what can happen? But yeah, I think Alexander gets a knockout.
Yeah.
Olberg
I might be
and
shocking you in this one.
Charant.
Ooh, maybe not, because I might be taking Charant.
I mean, we got Carlos Olberg, City Kickboxing, Izzy's training partner and friend, world class kickboxer. If he styles out, he can win this really early in a knockout. Charant's very hittable, more of a grappling type. But if Cerrone, especially, this is a great live betting moment. If Olsberg dominates a round one and Cerrone shoots up to like a plus 900 or something like that, take him. Because Olsberg's gas tank is awful.
Yeah. I mean, look at the names. Just like National.
His last fight, that loss, was
Black
Kennedy.
Jack.
Kennedy.
Nunjutru.
Kennedy. Oh, calm Kennedy.
Kennedy the alphabet.
He got the shit beat out of him in round one. Olsberg hit like 100 strikes. It was some stupid number like that. Looked so one-sided. And then he had nothing in round number 2, and Kenny just beat the shit out of him against the cage. So that being said, if fucking Cerrone could survive that early storm, he can win this fight and get a sub. He's a sub hunter for sure. Anybody who watches the Osmo, Pete, I guarantee you, Pete Heat's gonna take Fabio.
I'm taking Fabio. I think.
I'm going Oldsberg, but again, I will have some ownership.
If it's grappling heavy in that first round, he wears on his gas tank from that.
I'm going Dobson. Fuck
Jacob Malkoun looked good that last fight though, but who did he fight? I can't remember.
Abdul Al Hassan.
It was one of the most fucking disappointing nights of my life watching that fight. I just don't like Jacob Malkoun. I think he's there because he's Robert Whittaker's fucking friend, grappling coach.
Well, I mean, Olberg could be said the same.
Olberg has like fucking kickboxing, like, and he's also
Dobson is 5'9" and he's 6'1". There's a pretty big.
Is this Dobson's UFC debut?
Yeah. Well, he was on the Contender.
Ohio, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Who are you going with? We have to pick fucking AJ Dobson. He's Carlson Gracie, jiu-jitsu.
He's a slight favorite, and he's bigger.
I can't say yet.
Dude, no one's going to sub. Jacob Malkoun is a grappler. His one way of winning is subbing. You're not going to sub a Carlson Gracie guy. I'm going AJ Dobson.
All right. D. Silvia de Andrade.
Served by knockout.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll just keep.
Andrade's kind of like Pedro.
A little bit.
And first fight of the night, Jeremiah
Wells knockout.
Knockout early and often. Philly's fine.
This must be another guy, one of Whittaker's from New Zealand.
Oh yeah, Australia. He's number 21 in
Yeah.
Australia and New Zealand. He's only 3-0.
Blood Diamond.
Oh, Blood. No. Wait a minute. That I didn't know to recognize that name. This guy is no joke. This guy is
rear
no
naked
joke.
choke, knockout.
I do think that Jeremiah does get this win, but I don't think it's going. I didn't recognize his name, but I recognize his nickname. It was a big deal when the UFC signed him because his name was Blood Diamond. So I looked him up. He is fucking legit, but I do think Wells has the better experience, and who's it? Is it Sean Brady he trains with?
Renzo Gracie, Philly.
Renzo Gracie,
yeah, like Sean
Philly.
Brady and all them. So he has a fucking kick ass. I think the Dawkinses too. Like he has he's got the fucking pipeline. I think Wells gets that win, but don't sleep on the Blood Diamond. Don't sleep on him at all.
Oh yeah, this was the fight that Herman was supposed to fight, and he
was supposed to fight Koski. He would have fucked Koski up.
Oh yeah,
he was supposed to fuck Koski. He would have fucked Koski up.
All right. Well, who's our lock of the night, guys? Izzy?
Yeah, I'm going Izzy.
We're just doing main card?
Yeah, I would say main card.
Okay, let's see.
I'm going Izzy. Come on. Izzy's never going to lose.
Derek Lewis.
Izzy Adesanya is never going to lose a fight, guys. Ever.
Who you got, Jody?
Oh, I definitely got Derek Lewis. Yeah. I think Izzy's going to come back from his loss. I don't know about that.
Fight since losing
last fight?
Didn't he lose to what's his name?
He lost to Jan, but then has he
won since then?
Did he?
Yeah, he beat Vittori.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. And
not if you ask Vittori. That's when Vittori had his pants on backwards. That's all fucking close. This man couldn't even wear pants.
Yeah, Vittori can't get him down. I don't know.
No, man. Whittaker's too small.
Yeah.
Well, so that'll be a good. That looks like a pretty good card. UFC
Houston
271.
Oh, that's a big key for Derek Lewis, though. He said he was super nervous fighting in Houston last time in front of his fans and family.
That'd be all right.
I still think
he wasn't that nervous because he had a fucking chicken backstage. And like potatoes. Legit. That's not a joke. Like he was back.
The thing is, Tai Tuivasa has this same path to victory as Lewis. And Lewis is better at doing it.
No.
I think the same.
No. Tuivasa's not going to wrestle him.
But Tuivasa is a better striker than Derek Lewis is. Tuivasa has leg kick. Derek Lewis has the fucking nuke.
Watch it be Derek Lewis flying fucking knee. He'll throw that shit sometimes.
Get that knee up there.
I hope he hits it. It might be the night.
He never hits it.
This might be the night.
Tuivasa could eat that fucking leg up. And that could change things for fucking.
I just think eventually Derek will rush in and swarm.
I think it's gonna go slow.
Let's be honest though. I got the fucking. Our picture has me wearing a Black Beast T-shirt. All right, but Derek Lewis is the type of guy. You start eating up that calf, he might think, I don't want to be here no more.
Well, and then he just goes in and starts fucking wailing.
Or he lays against the cage against Cerrone.
But then also a guy you can beat him up for what? 3 rounds? 3 rounds and knock you out. Just one.
He's
like
does
like
that. Farm strong, man.
Yeah.
Like
But I mean,
that.
you can make Derek Lewis quit.
I mean, is Tuivasa known for his leg kicks?
Yes.
Yeah.
Watch Tuivasa. And
the Greg Hardy was not a good look.
He did it against Sakai. He ate Sakai's leg up in the first round.
Yeah.
And then knocked him out late. And then the Hunsucker leg kick. Hunsucker came at him so hard. Tuivasa hits him with one leg kick. And Hunsucker like quit. Like I'm done. Like
Hunsucker ain't Derek Lewis.
they're very similar. They're very
Like
similar.
you can beat up Larry Hunsucker.
I could probably
Derek Lewis is going to pull up to your house
Oh,
this
that's
week.
bad. That's an all-American blue belt.
So am I. Let's go. I am shooting on him
He
right
said he was the
away.
baddest blue belt on the planet.
Like you think I'm gonna stand and hang with Derek Lewis? No way.
Didn't Curtis Blades try to shoot in on
He
Derek Lewis?
telegraphed it. He telegraphed it.
That was luck.
That was
Yeah,
one in
that
a
was
million
luck.
shot. Again, we go into the ground, Derek. I saw Alexei Olenek take him down. It could happen.
British Bulldog, Joe.
Yeah. But
He
yeah.
ain't scared of it though.
So I mean, take it. I take that lock. But again, Izzy's my lock.
All right, let's move on to this week in MMA news. Curtis Blades calls out Cyril
Do they want
Gane.
to do that to Cyril Gane?
Curtis Blade's like, wait a minute, this motherfucker can't stop a takedown. Let's go. Let's go.
He's all I gotta do is watch out for a heel hook. I'm good.
Yeah, this has to be the next logical matchup for both of us.
I mean,
Makes
he's
sense.
not
Blades
wrong.
wrote.
He's not wrong.
But does the UFC do that? They do what they want.
They're right there. I mean, Curtis Blade needs to fight. Won his last fight.
Cyril Gane comes back,
See, but
rebuilds.
I just feel like if I'm Curtis Blades, I'm calling out Stipe.
Well, they're trying to do Stipe Jones. There's rumors going on.
Yeah,
about that.
because of got his
Right.
knee. But
Well,
I feel like you're setting yourself, like your sights low,
Yeah.
by calling him out. Yeah, I mean, here's the problem with Curtis Blades. We already saw you lost to Ngannou twice. Like you lost that fight 2 times. So what's your ceiling?
yeah. I don't
But it
know.
does again. It does make sense. When you look at the rankings and what just happened.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, so I feel like you both think Gane's got that fight in the bag, right?
This one?
Yeah.
No, I'd probably pick Blades.
After seeing
After what I just saw from Ngannou, and
when
Ngannou did that to
would
him.
wrestle. Now there is the fact that he probably did not expect that whatsoever.
And he maybe got tired and couldn't stop it.
And he's like, holy shit, what's happening? It took him by storm. Whereas if he's going to camp against Curtis Blades, you know what he's training all day, every day.
Right.
It's going to be the game plan. So there's a different. I don't think it's clear cut, but again, I do like Curtis
I
Blades'
think
chances.
the UFC might try to avoid booking this fight for
They
now.
should.
At least hold it off for one other fight.
Could be.
But look, Don, we're gonna give you a fight, stand up thing, something you're adept with, but start training your ass now because you may have to fight Curtis Blades next year,
Right.
sometime middle of summer or something.
Absolutely.
You know,
Well, there's also a report. Heavyweight.
again.
Gustafson, Rothwell.
I mean,
return.
a fight he could win probably.
Look at
but-
the picture they used for Gustafson and the picture they used
Yeah,
for
right.
Who did Rothwell just
Who do you
lose
think? Who do you think that they're trying to highlight here?
to? Yeah,
Rothwell just beat Huggy Bear.
I thought he just lost his.
Gustafson announced
He
his
beat Huggy Bear,
retirement.
for sure. Yeah, Rothwell got knocked out by somebody.
Yeah,
Who was it?
it was quick.
Somebody's in the comments right now.
Has
saying,
won
"Get with
3
this
of his
guy, you
last
fucking
5,
moron."
getting knocked out by Marcos Ruggiero,
Oh,
De
De
Lima.
De Lima, yeah.
De Lima
yeah.
fucking put his lights out.
Yeah.
But then he beat OSP and Stefan Struve.
And he beat a Huggy Bear. They want to put that in there.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know.
Gustafson has
Gustafson's
not
getting them
looked
Hamzat
good.
rolls, but I don't know. Hamzat's in Phuket now.
Yeah, Gustafson has been a bit of
he's
a...
been going up and down in weight class, losing everywhere.
That Jones fight was rough.
And then he lost to Verdum.
And he also
who got
lost
fucking
to
choked out in fucking
In
PFL.
PFL. Yeah.
Anthony Smith.
I Gustafson, man. I think Gustafson just peaked with that fucking Jones fight and hasn't really been that same since. Versus against a guy who's a fucking true and blue heavyweight, no mix around. I think
Big
Rothwell,
dude.
he can tap you out with some crazy fucking chokes that you don't even know they're coming, or he can fucking put you to sleep with his fist too. I like fighting Rothwell in that fight.
All right, let's keep
It's interesting
going.
though.
Watch Holly Holm submits Steve-O
He was
on the
loving every
mat.
minute of
Yeah,
that.
he had a boner. You see it.
He got a boner in there.
Yeah, Ridge. He got jeans on.
Holly
too.
Holm booty. Steve-O.
Steve has no
You need
frames.
some-
No frames. Like, what is he doing?
He almost got out
it's
having
a
no
person who
frames.
knows what
Yeah.
they're doing and with a plan against somebody who has no plan.
Wait, that's not really high level jiu-jitsu by her. Now let's be honest
Yeah.
real quick. That is he almost got out without framing.
That's what I said. He almost escaped without any technicality to it.
Right.
That was more wrestling than anything. But
yeah.
another breakdown.
Yeah. Well, we all know what was going to happen
Yeah.
here, right? So, just fun to watch
Yeah,
Steve-O
it is.
get his ass kicked.
Poor Steve-O.
All right. We already kind of...
something like that. Wait, did you see that thing with Kevin Holland?
What's that?
I don't know if this was staged or what, but some fan was trolling him. It said he
I
could beat
saw
him.
something about this.
He can beat him in he can outroll him. He can tap him, whatever. So Kevin Holland flew him out to his gym. They gave him a hotel room and they rolled, and Kevin Holland fucked him up.
Yeah.
Oh, I did see
Taps
that.
internet troll.
Internet
Yeah, there you
troll.
go.
There it is. Yeah. I did see this.
So I don't know if this was 100% genuine or what, but Kevin Holland, hey,
I could submit you.
pussy,
Prove me wrong.
pussy ass. They don't even put a space.
Yeah.
See, but no, here, go back up. We don't know if he's really saying ducking me. I know when I try to say fucking on my phone, it says
Yeah.
ducking all the time. So he might be saying stop fucking me. Stop fucking me.
But he says it twice.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think he
so-
would have got it right the second time.
I don't know. Every time I try to put fucking, it says ducking.
Right.
Every last time. Where I don't even try to start up anymore. But yeah, I got him in that little fucking, what was that, like an anaconda?
Kinda.
Kevin, he got the gi pants on.
Oh, this guy looks like a troll though. Moves like one.
He looks like he's a white belt. Like, he definitely has some kind of experience. But also, too, like, he went in so passive there.
He rolled right in.
Like, if you are really this internet troll and you got your time to shine, go at this motherfucker.
Yeah.
When you think some soft entry like that's going to get a UFC veteran down, like, get out of here.
Jaden Draper.
But I just thought it was pretty funny. I thought, like, so maybe I will get my Brock fight. Maybe one day I get my Brock Lesnar fight.
All right. Pena Nunes, new tough coaches.
awful.
Yay! Woo!
You could not have been.
So,
You couldn't make me any more.
one person has a language barrier. The other one is not an interesting speaker.
Yeah.
Although we did find out she's kind of a conspiracy theorist. That might be
She's nice
interesting.
to look at.
She,
That's a positive.
better watch out. Her husband's a fucking cop in Chicago, dude. You get pulled over, some shit found in your car, and better watch
No,
out.
What is this?
The biggest gang in the city, man. But yeah, I mean, I'm not interested in this at all. There's so many better choices. This is like
Yeah.
the sixth. I'd rather see like battle and gore go back and forth. But I was hoping for Aljo and Peter
Yeah, that would have
Yan,
been great.
especially when we didn't get Colby and Masvidal. But again, like,
I don't know. Is it going to be a female season?
no, it's heavyweights, and I think there are some. There's female featherweights and male heavyweights.
Okay. So,
Yeah,
I
they're
mean,
looking
I
at
don't know. It'll
men's
just
and
build the
female
hype.
heavyweights.
We'll see what happens.
I mean, that'd be kind of fun. To
I mean, it's gonna be tough. I always get excited for tough early on, right? And it's honestly the fighters that's what's really gonna make the show good or bad. So if there's some
Right.
interesting guys fighting, maybe I'll see it, especially heavyweights. They come out. I'm always happy to see some heavyweights banging.
yeah.
But definitely was not my first pick for coaches.
All right. All right. Let's see here. Paige Van Zant creates chaos at AEW
This is
Dynamite.
This is perfect. That's where Paige Van Zant needs to be. Pro wrestling, she's got the looks, she's got the legit background, right? So she can come off as a badass, and she's made for this shit. She comes out, she attacks Brandy Rhodes. I'm the pro wrestling fan in the podcast, everybody. Kind of combat sports adjacent, right?
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, she gets the fucking nigga, takes Brandy Rhodes. That's
Then they all come out. Oh shit.
yeah, that's the classic wrestling pull apart. Brandy Rhodes, she's the wife of Cody Rhodes. For those who don't know, the name Goldust, right? The legendary wrestler Goldust, Dusty Rhodes' son. That's basically Dusty Rhodes' daughter-in-law right there going at it. She's one of the executives in the company. Dan Lambert, all MMA fans, founder of the American Top Team, brought Paige out. He's a staple in AEW. He manages 2 wrestlers there. He also brings a bunch of MMA fighters in all the time. So he's kind of been talking shit back and forth with Brandy for a long time. And so he brought Paige in to beat her ass. Basically, the whole story is fun.
I don't know if you guys also saw, but Paige mentioned she has a sex tape she has made with
what's
her
weird?
boo.
Why would you just announce that, not put it out, or not say I'm sell it to the highest bidder?
Now you're gonna get hacked.
But why would you just say
It's gonna
that?
be for free for everybody.
Like you might as well have just like sold that somewhere, right?
Well, maybe she's shopping it.
Call Vivid.
Right.
That's what they do.
Or put it on an OnlyFans.
She doesn't have OnlyFans. She has like her own thing.
Yeah.
There
Like
you
her own
go,
website or
everybody. All right. Max Holloway's cleared to train, looking to be a backup for 273.
This was the fight he was supposed to be in, right?
Yeah.
How funny. What if it turns out
Forced him out of a title shot at 272.
Okay, but it's one pay-per-view later.
So why not just? I don't understand. I guess you already made the fight, but can't some push it off a little bit?
Yeah, I don't think they were sure that Holloway would be ready to go. Because who else? Somebody else was saying they were the backup for the fight. Corey Zombie's got the fight. And somebody else was the backup before this came out.
Title fight.
They're probably pissed right now. What the fuck?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
The bout was
Cater,
then
was it
moved to
Cater?
after. Oh yeah, because they booked Covington Masvidal.
yeah, Cater was supposed to be the backup. He's probably Cater doesn't deserve that championship shot anyway.
So Max Holloway is always ready to fight.
Max is becoming one of my favorite fighters of all time. I'm always ready for a Max Holloway fight. So it's good. He's
Man, and we almost got Max and Habib that one time.
I know.
They couldn't make the weight though.
He said he was fine.
Yeah.
Max said he was fine to go. Good to go. That'd been a legendary fight. Habib probably wins it.
Yeah.
No. Tony, you should read this one.
Sam Alvey speaks out after a loss. Man. UFC.
Poor Sam. Give him a chance to break the record though.
Says he's hey. He just says he's not done fighting and needs to change something. I mean, clearly you got to change something.
Hey, we got to hit play right there. We hit play.
Copyright strike. We had enough of those.
Let me see. Can I turn?
Fucking YouTube.
Maybe I could turn this up a little.
Hey, all you people that put fight videos on and pictures, how do you do it without getting copyright strikes? Why does he even smile when he cries? The music.
Guys on TikTok.
Yeah, the fact that Sam Alvey's on TikTok is funny as hell. He even said shoot instead of shit. Fighting's done with you. You're what, 38 years old?
We got a razor going. What's going on?
How to lose 8 in a row.
Damn, Jody. You did it.
Is that us? Good people?
Praise Jeebus. All right, well,
I'm not
sad Sam Alvey.
My YouTube channel you threw there. I'm really going to push that. I'm really going to push my YouTube channel.
Oh, no, Sam.
Well, let's
get it. Let's get him, some kind of Colgate deal, and let's fucking go.
All right, Paulie Malignaggi. He went on Instagram or Twitter. He's got a pitch for Jake Paul. He actually put out a good pitch. He's like, hey, you want a guy who's not necessarily known for being the biggest hitter, puncher, but somebody who's a professional, who's not bigger than you, and will push you, but set you up to succeed, kind of, But
how big is Paulie?
He wants a payday.
Paulie's small. Small, yeah. He's not a big dude.
Could Jake Paul fight somebody his size?
Yeah. An older guy
I think
size.
Paulie Malignaggi might beat him, though.
No.
I think so. Paulie's a good distance fighter.
Did he lose to Artem Lobov in bare knuckle?
Yeah.
Sometimes I think age, size, and he is somewhat competent.
Yeah,
he's athletic.
He's a solid boxer.
I don't think Malignaggi's beating him.
He's as good as people 2 to 3 years in their career are going to be. Yeah. He is good for where he's at in his career.
Well, yeah. Here's the quote.
It's like jiu-jitsu with you. You're you're a blue belt, and you can hang with guys.
But here's the thing with Jake Paul. I hate this motherfucker, but he's right. He goes, if you look at Canelo's career, where was he fighting at 3-0 at 2? That's true story. He's a bigger star, but he's fighting tougher competition than those guys were. Now, are they taking dives?
Right.
Are they? I don't know. But either way, that's truth. Like, he's fighting guys that are appropriate for him. It's just that he's such a fucking star. He's such a prick.
Yeah.
People are pissed that he's not fighting like the best in the world. But maybe I just wish he fought to be his size. That's my biggest thing. Right. Even the UFC guys he fought were all smaller than him, like substantially smaller than him. Let's get somebody. I mean, the only one that was like his size was Nate Robinson, who's a basketball player.
Yeah.
Right.
Everybody else is so much smaller than him. That's my biggest. I don't care. Give me, whatever, Tommy Fury, whatever. Give me some of your size.
Well, we'll see. I'm sure he'll be back in the ring
probably
in
might
no
be.
time.
Look at there, he might be what 145.
Yeah, he's a little guy.
Yeah, he's a small
No
dude.
way.
All right. We already did that. Is that it? I think that might be it.
We got
guys.
Donald Cerrone coming up.
Oh yeah,
fighting
Cowboy.
Joe Lozon
Cowboy.
after over
Oh,
almost
that's
2 years
right.
out.
The cooler version of Sam Alvey.
Yeah.
Who's he fighting next?
Joe
Joe
Lozon.
Oh yeah.
It'd be an interesting
That'd
fight.
be a good fight. Lozon, he's not
But I mean,
over the hill yet.
Lozon, but I don't think Lozon's going to tap Cowboy,
Yeah.
and that's kind of his route
Could
to
club
go.
and sub him.
Is Lozon going to hit him? Like, he's
Good.
not the best striker.
I mean, he could.
He's a legit fucking grappler, but so is Cowboy.
Yeah. Well, we'll all
It's gonna be a
watch
fun
Donald
fight.
Cerrone
Oh,
fight.
yeah, well,
right?
man, it's an appropriate fight. It's definitely an appropriate fight. Two guys in the same level in their careers, playing same place. I'm in for it. When you put fights on for the next 8 weeks, we'll be watching fights. So when you put fights on 8 straight weeks, you need fights like this to happen, right?
Damn,
You need
we got
Sam
8 in a
Alvey's
row?
8 in a row.
Ooh.
8 weeks. Starting, well, counting last night. There's 8 weeks
Yeah.
straight.
Okay.
And that's a lot of time to make up some ground there for your picks. So
See, after those 8 weeks, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Well, so you're actually going to end. You're in. Should we start thinking about what the punishment? I got to get my ass waxed.
Yeah.
you do.
Before we get in the new studio.
We just need to. Should we do it at the new studio? We're back in the
Yeah.
studio. Just do it that
Fresh
day?
ass, fresh
You gonna do
brass. Waxing my ass?
that? No, you waxed my ass.
No, what?
Sounds like a punishment.
So we just gotta figure out. We gotta figure out if we're gonna film this live. Am I gonna do it, film it, and display it for you guys so you see it fresh with fresh eyes?
I don't know. We'll have to talk off.
That's it. The logistics. I'm not welching. I'm down to do it. We talked about at the bar yesterday how I fucking pierced my nipple on a bet before. Like, I'm down. Let's go. At least just tell me how we're gonna do. What place is gonna allow us to film it?
There's got to be some place that'll let us film it.
Film an extra 20 spot.
All right, guys. Well, that's this
Be
week.
funny. I'm just thinking like going to this public place. I'm probably gonna have to wear a fucking mask as they're in my asshole pulling hair out.
We're gonna need more wine.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Priorities.
Poor lady. Poor lady.
Later, y'all.
All right. See you next week.
All right.
Peace.